guys, and welcome back to another Let's Cook. Today I am actually trying to channel my inner Kiki, if you know what I'm talking about. And no, I'm not talking about the pop singer or whoever that person is. That's how I don't pay attention to pop culture. Yeah, I'm horrible. But if you get that reference, you can comment below. But today, we are going to be making these cookies right here. They are actually chocolate almond cookies, yes. Now, the reason I chose to do these cookies today is because, one, I have a ton of almonds that I need to use before they start kind of not tasting good anymore. And I also have chocolate and all sorts of things going on, as you can hear. But yeah, so the main thing about this actual cookie is that it's actually vegan. Yeah, it's a vegan recipe, but I'm not vegan. And I have no vegan ingredients in my household at all. Except for coconut flour. I do have coconut flour. I've used it like 3 times and I still can't figure out how to quite use it. Yeah, so I don't use that. But I don't have vegan ingredients in my household, so I'm actually just going to change it back into a normal recipe. Yeah. So it's just a regular chocolate almond cookie. It's not a vegan recipe, although it could be. I'll show the ingredients here that make it vegan, but I'm going to be changing them back into their original thing. So like either flour or regular sugar, real eggs, that kind of thing. I've actually never reversed processed from vegan to regular. I have gone from regular to vegan before, but I've never like done it the opposite way. So we'll see how this actually turns out. But I'm excited. I've been having a really bad sweet tooth lately and I hope this solves it. Okay, I have all of my ingredients here. Of course, I have my almonds, sugar, brown sugar, baking soda, vanilla, butter, eggs, and some cocoa. So this recipe does not call for flour, and I'm actually kind of concerned that it's all going to pull together okay. And we'll actually see at the end if I need to add flour or not. I'm very skeptical. I think I might need to add a little bit, but we'll see. If it's gonna hold its form, I'm not worried about it, but I don't know right now. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, is, of course, is to combine our wet ingredients, which in this case is our butter and sugar first, and then we're gonna add the eggs, and we're gonna add the vanilla, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, we're going to start with 1 cup of butter, and yes, I use a measuring cup to measure mine out because the butter here doesn't come in nice little pre-portioned packs or anything, so yeah, I have to measure mine out. And we need 1/2 cup of sugar. I've chosen to use light brown sugar, not packed. And yeah. Next, we are going to mix all of this together. One teaspoon of vanilla, and yes, I'm old school and I just use the cap. Next, we're going to add 2 eggs. 1 and 2. Mix it all in. We have our cocoa that we'll be using, which is 1/3 cup of cocoa, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now I'm just going to give that a quick little mix in here just to distribute that baking soda. And then I'm just going to add that. Not gonna lie, I'm super nervous about this being too wet. Okay, here goes anything. And of course my worst fear has come true. It's too wet. Way, way, way too wet. So I don't know how the vegan recipe works because there's no flour on the vegan recipe at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half a cup of just regular all-purpose flour and see how it goes from there. After half a cup, I'll probably just do a little bit after and continue until I get to the consistency that I like. Okay, here's starting out with half a cup of flour to start. We'll see how this fares. Okay, I think I got it to the consistency that I want, which is a really thick cookie dough like this. Now, you're supposed to be able to roll this in your hands. That's not going to be possible. I'm pretty sure because of the natural oils and things that you would be using in the vegan recipe that it would be possible, but since I'm not, it's literally not going to be possible to roll these unless I add so much flour to it that it's going to taste gross. So right now, it still tastes really good. Yum, yum, yum. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is add some almonds. So my almonds are here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I don't know. This is half a cup. I'm going to use a whole cup. I'm going to use a whole cup of whole almonds. And I've put them in a bag because what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash them to create little chunks and stuff. Because I don't want to put it in the food processor because I don't want almond flour. I just want chunks of almond in my cookies. Now you may be wondering, why am I down on the floor now all of a sudden? Because Mary is down here for one, messing with my pot. And I'm actually going to use the pot that she's playing with to pound out my almonds. And maybe she can help me along the way. Almonds! Yeah, look at the almonds. Ooh. Yeah, almonds. You see this? See this? We're going to go like that. Yeah, just like that. Now, in the original recipe, it actually calls for you to roll the dough into a ball and then flatten it and then dip it into the almonds. That's not going to happen, apparently, with mine, because there's no way I can roll them in my hands. Like, absolutely not. And I don't have, like, an ice cream scoop or cookie scoop or anything, so I can just scoop it out maybe and put it directly into the almond mix and then roll it around like that maybe. Yeah, not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna add the almonds directly into the cookie. So I am more than positive that these are going to spread, like a lot probably. So I am going to prepare my baking sheet and preheat my oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Yeah, and I think I'm going to cook them for about, we'll try 10 minutes to start, and then after that we'll just see how it looks and cooks. I am not looking hopeful for these cookies. They taste just like mousse. And, yeah. This is just a big fail, I feel like. We'll find out here soon, but I am not optimistic about this at all. Okay, we have hit 10 minutes, so let's take them out of the oven and see what they look like. I'm still quite nervous. Yeah, we'll see if they're actually cooked all the way as well. Oh my god, oh, they actually turned out okay. I'm so surprised. Let's see if they're done though. You can kind of see how it's still a little inside, so it needs a little bit more time, but I think not much though. Okay, they have just come out of the oven, and yeah, they looked great. Look at this, so good. I am so surprised and pleased by this, but there was no way I could actually roll that in my hand and have it actually be a ball. But these look really good. They tasted good, the batter at least, and I actually think they're going to be more cake-like when I taste them, but we'll see. Let's try one. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely like a cake texture, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I mean, there are such things as cake cookies, but let's try. Yeah, it's definitely cake, not a cookie. In my opinion, it is not a cookie. Super soft though. It's just a cake with almonds in it. Yeah. Quite disappointed in that, but I'm not sure what I was expecting, trying to turn a vegan recipe into a regular one. But you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, they're good cookies, don't get me wrong, but they could be better. I'll just have little mini cakes. Maybe I'll make some frosting to put on it then, because it needs a little bit something extra with it not being an actual cookie. So, yummy. I love the crunch in it though. If the almonds weren't in this, it would be, I don't think, half as good, because the almonds give it that crunchiness. Now if I wanted to, I could just eat the dough as it is. I'm not afraid of raw eggs, so. Mary, are they approved by you? Yeah? Well, Mary likes them at least. Yeah, you guessed it. It didn't stay up very long. It kept falling out, but I tried and it did the purpose I wanted it to do, which was hold my hair out of my cooking. So, yeah. But now I kind of like it like this almost, because it looks like a chef tie. Like, Halloween idea, hello. I just need a white jacket. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Mary loves the cookies. I'm like a 5 out of 10 on these cookies, but that's probably just because I had to add flour to it, and I'm changing the recipe from a vegan recipe to a regular recipe. So yeah, you want more cookies? You just had one. Yeah, and they're big cookies too. So I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!